guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with another viewer summons for Ali. 88,000 diamonds, so we do have a considerable amount of diamonds. Have a lot of scrolls in here, so we're going to run through the team. It took me a little bit of time to kind of wrap my head around what we were going to build and how we were going to build it, because some of the key priority heroes, such as Scarlet, are not really built. He has a lot of mythic heroes, a lot of mythic plus heroes. Does have some ascended heroes within here, but a lot of the meta heroes, some of the meta heroes like Antandra that you see normally are not really built. And then we also do have Mishka, we have a star, we have Raku. Again, a couple of the meta heroes that we do have a couple copies for. But we do need a little bit more to really build them out. Grez is built, Shamira is built out quite a bit. Again, looking in here, we have Oden, we have Silas, which I like. We could definitely use a Desira in here. It looks like we don't have Desira. Hodgkin, looking at our Celestial heroes, we're focusing on the Awakened Taylene. Also looking at Alna, but before we focus on Alna, guys, we are looking for Lucretia. Lucretia always being one of the biggest priority guys to build within AFK Arena, because when you start getting into multiple teams, she does have the ability to kind of solo a multiple team. And then when it does come to the dimensionals here, we have Ainz built. Albedo does not have that plus 30 signature item, which is super important to get on her, just for the simple fact that will allow that amplification, the attack, to go onto the entire team, which is super important. Then, of course, building out Leonardo. Leonardo, another hero that is very, very important to have built out within the meta formations. Now, he saved an incredible amount of stuff on here, guys. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to open up these chests of diamonds. We're going to use all of these to boost the amount of diamonds. There's 7,400, guys. There's another 3,000 right there, allowing us to do another summons. We have a couple cards here, and he has been saving an incredible amount of chests, guys. So out of these, normally we would choose Flora, or I would choose Wukong. They are really the two priority heroes that we're looking for. But one thing you can actually do with this, and I'm going to do it today, you can save until you naturally get copies of Flora or Wukong. If you do get them to 5 stars, you can swap your hero choice chest to other heroes, which could be very helpful. It honestly could be very, very helpful when it comes to building out some of these heroes and building them a lot quicker. Now, he does have the Celestials and Hypogean chests in here. I believe for the other one, he has this one as well. We are going to go for Lucretia, guys. This is going to save us roughly 50 to 70 Stargazer cards, because they are incredibly, incredibly expensive to build. And he is already into chapter 38, guys. He has made an amazing amount of progression on this account with very minimal heroes. So to really accomplish that, all you really have to do is focus on leveling. If you focus on leveling, you can actually over-level for quite a bit of loot. You can see, guys, we have an insane amount of chests to go ahead and build out heroes and to gain a ton of levels in here. It's crazy to see saving all of this stuff. So we do have a lot of stones in here, guys. We have 37 elite hero stones. 37 heroes on an account like this is going to be huge. We're going to see some hero unlocks right here. The first one, guys, we get Helos. Very, very cool to see. So let's see what we got going on here. So we know we at least got one, which we got a copy of Mahiro, which is Charizard, absolutely used there. We also did get a copy of Helos. Again, used in a lot of different formations. We have Silas, we have Rose in here. We have Screg within here. A lot of heroes. We have Pharrell that are used for a lot of different formations. The food I'm going to save, and the cards I'm going to save until the very end. That way we can build out a couple heroes. I want to see who we can build in here, guys. With the copies we got, there's Mahira, another copy in there. So I believe we're going to be able to go through and pop a couple of these heroes and get them up to the ascended level that they really need, guys. Scarlet has to be a priority. Building out heroes like Scarlet, again, absolutely have to be a really, really big priority because of the incredible amount of damage that she does. Even when you look at getting copies for the Twisted Realm, for the Cursed Realm, even getting copies for guild bosses, Guys, don't build up too much legendary food, which is what we see again on a lot of different accounts, because heroes like Raku are meta. Heroes like Raku are heroes that you absolutely want to prioritize building, adding stars onto them, building them up, building out the signature items, building out the furniture. Look at the copies we got, guys. We have a ton of copies of Raku literally just sitting here when we see some players struggling to get through a chapter or making progression with heroes like Raku and the damage that they put out. It will be a very easy way to make progression. And there is Raku 2 Ascended, guys. Not only that, this is going to unlock the resonating crystal, so we can actually make a lot more progression in there. Now, I talked a little bit earlier with some of the heroes, kind of who they wanted to focus on, who we wanted to see, who we'd like to build. He said entirely up to me. So it is kind of who we want to build on this account for Ali. But he said, guys, he said entirely up to me with who we do want to build. So I went through, we changed up the wish list a little bit. Again, we added Scarlet in there. Scarlet is a hero you absolutely want to take to that 5-star rating. With the damage heroes, the more that they can do, the more you build them, the more damage they are going to do. We have Gwen in here. We also do have I'm drawing a blank on her name, Cecilia. And then we do have Rain in here. Rain, of course, with furniture, gives a big damage amplification. For the Maulers down here, we have a couple of them already built. On Tundra, again, a pretty big priority. Thisu and Kren, a big priority as well. They are the main heroes that we see within the towers. Wilders, we added Mishka in here. We also did add a star, and we did add Raku in here. Raku, again, another strong damage hero that we are going to continue to build up. And then the Graveborns, we do have Isolde in here. Again, have to build them up a little bit. But we do have Damon in here. We also do have Silas, and we do have Oden and Pharrell. Again, heroes that can really benefit from being built out. We have a lot of summons in here, guys. We are going to start with our common scrolls and our companion points. The reason is getting Celestials and Hypogens, but also getting Awakened heroes, guys. If we can pull 1 or 2 copies of the Awakened Taylene, that is less copies that we need to actually build her out. So saving us cards and saving us Stargazer cards. And we get an elite right off the bat, which is a copy of Isolde. Very cool. Anytime with companion points that we can pull elite heroes or we can pull Awakened heroes is phenomenal. Now, this video for the summoning, I know it's going to be a little bit longer. We're going to go through, we're going to build out a little bit of furniture. We're going to build out a couple of these heroes. I really want to get this account back on track, just kind of on meta lists, on tier lists, things of that nature, which there is a copy of Cecilia. So that's already 2 elites that we have seen in here. Again, hoping to pull some of the rare heroes that we have within here. And some Awakened heroes. There's our 3rd elite, guys, which is Khazard. That's already 3 that we have pulled, guys, for Celestials and Hypogens. Of course, Khazard and Mahira for the Charmazard. It is a super strong meta. And there we go, guys. There is Aziz as well. Very nice. Aziz, really in the Awakened priority. Awakened Taylene is the biggest priority to build, guys. Followed right now by Thane. Followed then by Aziz. Even at this legendary level, guys, Aziz will perform very well because of the ability to stun heroes. That is the reason why so many players do build Aziz. Damage-wise, he does pretty decent, but the crowd control aspect that he possesses just at legendary, again, is super important just to have him unlocked. Not a huge priority to really build him out. Again, Awakened Taylene as of today is the big priority to build out within there. We have 10 cards on the table, guys. Scarlet was in here. Scarlet we are building out. We have 104,000 diamonds at this point. And we have a ton of scrolls, guys. We have a lot of scrolls to go through and a lot of heroes to pick up out of here. There's another copy of Ulard. And again, we're going to be going through here. We're going to be making room. I'm going to be building out heroes. Another elite. Guys, that's double copies of Isolde. Absolutely need to build him out. Again, for the Twisted Realm, used sometimes in the Graveborn Tower, and a double right there, guys, which is Rain and Silas. Very nice pull right there. when we get the doubles, the triples, the quads. I haven't seen a quad in forever. We also haven't seen the diamonds in forever. Another elite copy of Isolde right there. He's going to be one we're going to look at building out relatively soon, making sure that we're not duplicating a lot of the copies of heroes we have in here. Just like Silas, guys, once we are getting these heroes built up and once we're getting those heroes to 5 stars, we can drop them out of the list. We can start looking for other heroes to build within the faction. And then I think we did also hit Ullard all the way to Ascended. Now, my personal preference with heroes that are not damage heroes such as Ullard, I would drop him out just because, again, he is a mage, but he is kind of a support mage within there. I would rather have more awakened heroes than having stars put on awakened heroes. There are a few that I would take to 5 stars, but there are not a ton of them I would take to 5 stars. Now in here, guys, we're going to put Sonya in here. Big thing with that is the Lightbearer Tower, the Lightbearer tanks. So we know we have Lucius and we do have Hendrik. She has replaced either tank, if you have either of them built. She has actually replaced those heroes within there. And then, of course, Silas dropping out. We have Desira in here. We have Hodgkin. We have Baden in here. We have Kelthar. A couple more. I'm actually going to put, I'm thinking Desira. And the big thing is, guys, for a support hero, she does incredibly well with the build. With having her built out, guys, she does very well as a Greyborn support, which there is another copy of Damon. I think Damon is almost done too. Back-to-back elites, guys, with another copy of Cecilia. We might have to pop some of the food just to build them. And another elite, which is Thisu. Thisu, guys, does a lot of damage, an incredible amount of damage. I have been using him within the Mauler Tower. Does a lot of damage. And another double right there, guys. There is our first copy of Sonya. Very nice. And another copy of Lorzen. 223 scrolls left. And then we have our faction scrolls to continue our progression right here, guys. And another one, another copy of Lorzen that will add another star, an elite, which gives us another one of Warwick. We're getting a lot of elites, guys. I am loving the RNG that we have seen so far. Again, that adds another star there. Looks like we got to get Scrag up a little bit higher. But we'll see. We should have some food within here. So who do we got? There's copies of Kren. See, Kren is a priority, guys. I would prioritize Kren over a majority of these other heroes. Again, just because of the build. Who do we have? We have no one at 5 stars. Maulers are really needing a lot of love, guys. Down here, let's use double copies of Golas. Again, we know how absolute dominating Kren is, guys. And we have a lot of food. We do have a lot of fodder just within the bag itself, meaning we have a lot of those rare stones to continue to build these heroes out. But again, there is a very specific priority list with how these heroes need to be built. Again, getting stuck with too many mythic heroes can absolutely and completely hinder progression, guys. If you have a ton of heroes that are at that mythic, without resources to build out signature items, things of that nature, they can get stuck. You can have a lot of heroes that are completely stuck within AFK Arena. And again, a lot of players wonder why they're not making progression in here. It's because building too many heroes or not maxing out the heroes essentially that you're building right now. So we have 4 copies of Isolde, which will be ascended. Then we have a significant amount of food. We have a copy there for Isabella, which let's go ahead and we'll build up Isabella. Well, and then we will see who we got next. And again, I'm finishing out some of these guys. Like Isabella is not a huge priority, but she is already at Mythic, meaning we're not going to use her for food. We're not going to build her for anything else. We are going to wait till we accumulate. It looks like 2 more copies. I think it is 2 more copies or 1 more copy of Isabella. And then she will be up to Ascended, just like a lot of these heroes. And then adding more food in here, adding a little bit more fodder to max out a couple of these heroes that we continue to make our progression on. Hopefully we can get lucky with some more elites. And again, finishing out a couple more of these. And a double right there, guys, which is Rain and Sonya again. That's already 2 that will take her to Elite Plus. And another Elite right there, which is a copy of Namora. Namora is almost built on this account as well, guys. Getting really close. Another copy of Thisu. Again, might need some food to get some of these copies. Right now, guys, Lucretia is the primary one we're looking for. There's another copy of Namora. Saving those diamonds for Lucretia. And another Elite right there. And it is a copy of Flora. That's 4, guys. That's 4 Celestials and Hypogean heroes already. And back-to-back Elites, which is Raku. Raku, guys, another hero. And another Elite, which is Warwick. Heroes, damage heroes, take to 5 stars. They're really, really important to take up to 5 stars, guys. It is a big priority for those heroes. Another copy of Lordson, and we are full again. But we get another copy of Flora. We add another star to Namora. Namora is almost done. Looks like we got some copies there for K-Sauce as well to continue to build them out. And Namora is honestly not super effective unless you do have until you have it built out, or having her built out with the 9 of 9 furniture. That is the point where the effectiveness comes in with that hero, is getting the furniture built out to the 9 of 9. So I'm going to actually drop her out of here. And looking here, guys, we have Respin, we have Pippa, we have Gorvo, a lot of Wilders built. I'm going to go with Oku, just because Oku is a pretty solid tank, guys. I have him built on my YouTube account, and he does exceptionally well. All right, so we have Maulers here. I think I'm going to go with Maulers. I think with my cards, again, kind of looking here. Cards, I'm going to go with Lightbearer. I'm going to do half of them for Lightbearer, so we're going to do 7 on the Lightbearers. Trying to pull a couple more copies of Scarlet. Trying to pull a couple more copies of some of the heroes that we are looking for, since we don't have that many built out. Another copy of Lucius. Another copy of Lucius. There's another copy of Sonya. Very nice. So that one more copy, guys, and we'll be able to actually take her up to Mythic Plus with food. And then the rest of these, we are going to go Graveworn. Again, these cards are completely RNG, guys. They are not relevant to your wish list. So when you're pulling out heroes like Fane, Fane is not in the wish list, but we know it can still give us an option to get that hero. Same with Treznar. We haven't pulled a copy of Treznar either, because he is not in the wish list at this point. Chimera we have completely maxed out. Silas, which is already at 5 stars as well. Copy of Nara, which I believe is at Ascended. And our final one, guys, is another copy of Chimera. Then we have 9 pulls here. Again, we don't have any of these Maulers at 5 stars. We want some copies of Kren to continue making progression within that Mauler tower. Super important to build him out, guys, and there he is. We get lucky with the copy right there. I want to see 1 or 2 more, and I would love to see those elites be Kren, which there's another copy of Brutus. Brutus, guys, really big immunity tank. You don't have to build him out really past the Ascended level, just because he does what he does. Another copy of Kren. Very nice. Then our final pull here gives us another elite. Can it be Kren? Brutus again. I was hoping we would get lucky with that one, guys. Maybe the final pull will give us 1 more copy. That might have been enough for Kren. I think that is enough. Guys, we are getting pretty lucky today. There's a star on Morrow, so that unlocks the engraving. Brutus, that throws another star in there. Again, building him up a little bit more. And then we also did have Kren, which we do. Those copies gave us that Ascended Kren. Very nice. Again, super, super important when it comes to that Mauler tower, guys. He is really, really one to be built. And look at that, guys. We have some built. Got a couple more cards here. Desira, we have double copies of. A little bit of food. And again, a few more copies out of there, and we could have it built. We're going to go Mauler on this one, just because that's what we've been pulling. there is a copy of my boy Namisu. All right, Stargazers, we have 192, but we are going to look for continuing to build the Awakened Tateline, guys. Again, she is the priority as of right now, the one we're looking for, and the copies that we're trying to get. Pull number 2, just some more resources. Pull number 3 gives us a card right there. And I'm hoping that we see the diamonds. I would love to see those 30,000 diamonds. And I'd love to see some copies of Awakened Tateline, guys. There we go. There is another copy. Already have her at Mythic. Remember, the Awakened Heroes, guys, you do have to build up, and you have to build them up very high to unlock their stats. To unlock not only the stats, but their abilities. You have to pull them. There's another Lightbearer card. You have to build them up to unlock all of those abilities. All right, so we've only seen one so far, guys. Not the best RNG there. We only got 1 out of 100 cards, which is crazy, but right on par, guys. 50 to 70 cards is a copy. Hoping it's not the same with Lucretia. We want to build, and we need to build Lucretia up, guys. So again, hoping for the diamonds, hoping for some quick copies of Lucretia. And we'll see pull number 2, just some resources. Number 3 gives us, again, more resources. There we go, guys. So there is our first copy and a Lightbearer card out of there. So we're going to do the 6. Let's see if we can do this. So this is pull 2. Number 2 gives us a copy. That means it resets, guys, back to this is pull 1. Got a Wilder card right there. Again, we're playing the pity timer here. Pull number 3. Pull 4 gives us, look at that, double cards right there. Pull number 5. Pull number 6. Now, if we don't get a copy, which we did, we would do single pulls at that point. So that was number 6. So pull number 1, or maybe we pull at 6. It was at 6. There is 2. 3 gives us a little bit of gear. Come on, we need a double pull. There we go, guys. There's another one. Pull number 4, we get another copy. Boom, back-to-back copies, guys. Very nice. Even though it wasn't a double, that was back-to-back copies of Lucretia right there, which is what we wanted to see, guys. And there we go. There is one build right there. Double, and we need 2 more copies because remember, guys, she is one of the absolute top hero priorities when it comes to engraving. So we need 2 copies, and she will be able to be engraved. We'll unlock the engraving, and that is where we will start building Ulna at that point. I believe this is 4. We get another copy, so we need 1. We need 1 more copy, guys. Want to see the diamonds? Want to see 1 last copy? There it is. All right, so that builds the engraving. So now we will have a Lucretia that works as intended, built up with the engraving up to 1 star. Now it goes to Ulna. We already do have Grez built up super high, guys. Ulna is already at legendary, so we need a couple more copies. We need some more copies of Ulna in here to get her built up because she is, again, the next priority within here. Come on, diamonds. There's a copy of Ulna. All right, so we got 1. I would love to see at least 2 more double Lightbearer cards right there. 29,000 diamonds. Need to see 1 more copy. We have 2 pulls here. Oh, we need 1 copy with these 2 pulls. Pull number 1 gives us double Mauler cards on that one. The final pull gives us nothing. We could use our singles in here. Again, trying to get that 1 more copy. And again, the pity timer remains the same, guys. If you're using the single cards or if you're pulling them 10 at a time, if there was a benefit to doing 10 at a time, I would absolutely just wait. But I want to see if in these last 2 pulls, if we can pull a copy, which we do not, guys. So unfortunately, pretty shut down on that one. But we got a lot of cards. We not only got a crazy amount of resources in there to use, but we did get quite a few cards. There's another copy of Kelthar. We got Sophia, we got Titus, we got Nemitsu. Very nice pull there. And boom, there's Oku. Our unlock for Oku. We got, look at that, a star and Raku. Let's see if Sonya can get another copy, which we do not, guys. But we have a lot of resources. And now with the Resonating Crystal, we can gain a lot of levels, guys. We could burn an incredible amount of chests to build them up. Even looking here, guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels added to the Elder Tree, guys. Very cool, building it out. And it looks like he's building the Elder Tree pretty even. I don't recommend building the tree evenly, just because they do have a pretty specific priority in there. But then looking at our furniture, I'm not sure who he is summoned for. We have Lucretia, which I like. We have Tassie in there as well. We're gonna hit up the Oaken, see what we got here, guys. 122,000. That is right, guys. We have a lot of furniture summons, and we have a lot of heroes to build in here to add. Let's unlock some of these rooms, see who we got. So looking at meta, just think about meta, guys. We have Scarlet, we have Raku, we have Lucretia, we have Kren. Talk about a meta formation right there. That is incredible with the build. I want to see if we can just unlock Lucretia's room. The rest, of course, we're going to have to go ahead and wait for, because I don't have that many diamonds left. We burned through just about all of our diamonds. But we can start with Raku's room. Again, this adds a lot more to the heroes. We have Scarlet in here. She is one, guys, furniture priority. And again, we're going to look through, we're going to look at our meta list. We're going to see exactly who we want to build. Kren, absolutely, guys, furniture building in there. Then, of course, the final room that we're unlocking in here is Ulard's, another hero up to that ascended level. Cut our backdrop. All right, so Raku's room is working, guys. These cards I just sell back, but let's look at our wish list. So who do we got? So we have Thorin in here. We have Verk in here. We have Shamira in here again. Since we don't have Mariel, Shamira could actually make a difference. We almost do have Warwick dropped out. So I would take out Verk out of this one. I would absolutely prioritize, guys, building Scarlet. Again, Scarlet, super, super broken when it comes to being built out. We have Lucretia in here, but 3 of 9 Leica will do well. Raku needs to be in here. Again, a hero, he really built that up. Thorin with the cheese we have in here. We could drop out Warwick. Warwick only needs 1 piece of furniture. We can drop Kren within here, especially versus having Verk in here. Kren, a really big priority. Twins, again, you can build them out. Shamira, again, you can build her out. A lot of players will just borrow Shamira instead of actually building her yourself, or borrow a copy of Moriel. And then, of course, we do have Lucretia in here. Ulna we're going to have to get in here as well. But Silas we want to build up. Joker, looks like he's utilizing Joker, guys. He's built out Joker a lot. So I'm going to use one of these cards. I'm going to save them. You know what? I'm going to save them right now. Just for the simple fact that we're not going to be using them right now. I'm going to save them right now. And again, optimization, you can see the high priority. I'm just leaving them medium priority because that's where they were at. Here we go, guys. 122,000. We need a lot of furniture in here, and we need a lot of mythic furniture. There's our first piece of mythic, which goes to the twins. Again, I believe that puts them at 7. They're very close to being to that 9 of 9 at this point, guys. Another mythic piece right there for Thorin, and that gives them the 3 of 9, which is actually a good stopping point. You know what? With that piece going on Thorin, that gives them 3 of 9. That is honestly a pretty good stopping point for Thorin. So I would drop Thorin out. I would build Ulna just for the fact Ulna needs the furniture. Taylene needs the furniture, but I think you'll build Ulna much faster than you're going to build that Awakened Taylene. And we do have a couple cards on the table, guys. So we're going to continue with this. There's a piece for Ulna right off the bat. I like it. Another mythic piece right there, which is Pharrell. Pharrell, again, almost completely maxed out. Pharrell 9 of 9 works well, guys. It does work incredibly well. Another mythic piece right there for Shamira. Again, Shamira's almost completely built, guys. I believe he did engrave Shamira as well. That is why I left Shamira in here. Another piece for the twins right there. And we have a lot of heroes built. I'm super, super excited to see the progression on here, guys. It's going to be entirely different game being able to come through here with heroes like Lucretia, which there is another piece for Alna. Having those heroes to make progression in here just makes it easier. There's our first copy for Kren. It does just make it a lot easier to go through here. There we go. There's another piece for Kren, guys. That is the 2 of 9 already. I'm hoping we get some for Raku. I'm hoping we pick up a third one for Kren, which would be very, very cool to see. There's another. That's already 3 of 9 for Alna, guys. We have gotten really lucky with those copies for Alna. Another piece for Shamira. Let's see where they're built at, because we have 8 cards on the table, guys. We have 8 cards. Silas goes to that 3 of 9. I love seeing. So we have 7, we have 7, we have 7. Wow, guys, we could absolutely build some of these heroes out. Lucretia and Scarlet, I'm on the fence with both of them on who we need to build out. Because both of those heroes, guys, I would use 9 of 9 cards to build. But I think Lucretia, I think Lucretia really is the one to kind of prioritize. There's another piece for Shamira. Shamira, again, almost completely built out at this point. 9 cards here. I'm going to sell those out. I'm going to equip what we got, giving us a couple more cards in there. 8 cards again. 7, 8, 7. Oh, we could use 8 cards on Lucretia, guys. Let's recycle some of this. We'll get some poke coins out of there. And again, I just recycle these guys. We're going to get a couple more summons. That'll give us 1 more card. And you know what? I'm going to do it. A double. We got Shamira and we got Alna. Very nice. So I believe that does take Shamira to the 9 of 9. So Shamira is maxed, guys. Again, I'm assuming that they wanted to max Shamira out because she's engraved, she's got furniture, she's plus 30 signature item. So we went ahead and built that hero out. Honestly, since we have Lucretia, I'm looking here. See, Prince of Persia does well. Albedo, let's put Albedo in there. Guys, Albedo's 3 of 9 gives her the immunity, which really, really makes her worth it. Really makes her viable, honestly. What do we got? 1 more pull in here, guys, which is going to be another mythic pull. Let's recycle what we got. Still got a lot of heroes to build. Again, we put Albedo in here. I'm gonna go with Lucretia. You know what? We're gonna do it. He said build the account how I see fit. I'm gonna use 8 of these cards, guys. I'm gonna leave that last card sitting on the table to bring Lucretia to that 9 of 9. She also does have the ability to be engraved at this point because we did add the star on there. So again, she's going to be awesome. She's going to be awesome to see. Again, just kind of looking through here, guys, at heroes. Oden. So again, looking at meta with formations, guys. Oden, Raku, Scarlet, Pharrell, Silas, Alna, Albedo, Kren. All of those heroes, guys, fall in meta formations within the wish list. That's the reason we really wanted to look at them, and that's the reason why we do want to really build them out. They are super, super important when it comes to the meta team comps. It's awesome. It's very, very cool to see how many heroes we have in here. And again, we'll continue to build out these rooms, summon some more furniture, fill them up with furniture, adding more on there over time. It is going to take a little bit of time. Already got 4 of 9 for Alna, which is phenomenal. We got 2 for Tassie, and I thought Tassie was already ascended for some reason. Tassie is 5-star ascended with furniture. So she already has the 9 of 9 furniture, guys, meaning those 2 pieces are extra pieces to actually boost up some of her stats. You're not going to be able to use them anywhere else, but both of those pieces can be used elsewhere, Ali, to go ahead and build them out. So let's pop some of these. Again, we really want to utilize and see how many levels we can gain in here. We're at a point, we're already into chapter 38, so we have an incredible amount of progression already done within this account, which means it is going to be resources, guys. Resources are going to be what we're lacking on here, but if we can push a lot of levels, it's going to be incredible. It is going to be incredible to be able to make some progression in here. We got quite a few Twisted Essence. We have a lot. And then I'm going to leave it to Ali to go through these chests, guys. Again, depending what you need, there are so many heroes that need signature items. I wonder even here, engraving mats, yes. Signature items, yes. There are, again, so many heroes within here, guys, that need the engraving, that need the signature item. We can see absolutely building out Lucretia, guys. Engraving in here absolutely needs to be built. Same with Ainz, same with a lot of the damage heroes that we have. Building them out, focusing on the build is going to be incredible, especially when it comes to progression and being able to carry a lot of the heroes in here. It's going to make a really big difference. We have a lot of food in here. There is an incredible amount of food that you can build in here. Again, guys, just maxing out these heroes. These are all the cards we opened. If you remember a little bit ago, Scrag, again, building out with the food. We have Hendrik in here. We have Gwen is in here. Gwen, of course, used to be a primary damage when it came to the towers. Has been replaced kind of by Scarlet. That's kind of where we went. And look at that. We got Raccoon all the way up to 3 stars, guys. Our little Raccoon in there doing amazing. Again, we didn't get lucky with any copies of Mishka, but we got unlocked for Oku, a lot of maxed out heroes, and then Isolde, we have food. That would really be the build. That would be the smart one. I'm getting Kelthar up a little bit higher because we have double and we do have 1 star there. Shamira, of course, is already maxed out, as well as a couple of heroes here. Ulna will add another level onto, taking her to Legendary Plus. Then we have 1 more, guys, almost mythic at this point. Then we got our single copy, only 1 Taylene, but we did get the copy of Aziz, which I like. And look at Lucretia, guys, all the way to 1 star, which is awesome. Very, very cool to see, guys. Again, gaining more levels, gonna have to go through and burn all of those chests, making a lot of progression, guys. I'm gonna be really interested to follow up to see exactly where and how much progression he can make. He's in chapter 38. I wonder the teams. So who is he using? So we're doing the 5 pull in here. Look at that with Solus up here. I wonder if Lucretia, this was the Ainz comp with Flora and Taylene. Here we're using Belinda. We have a lot of meta options within here now, guys. We have Joker and we have Nara for the crowd control aspect in here. And the final team was Thorin with Grez. Again, not the most meta teams, but we're missing a lot. We're missing a lot of the meta heroes within here that could really make a big difference when it comes to the progression. Again, about 100 level difference. We could get that level, those levels cut down dramatically with the chests that we have in here, with the food we have in here. Continue to build these out, guys. It is going to make an absolute difference. Super excited to see all the heroes we got built out. Again, I told you, the viewer summon was going to take a little while. We had a lot to figure out and kind of clean up within the account, guys. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.